Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I'm going to attempt to do a chit chat get ready with me. So like in the past when I've done makeup videos I've just done like me kind of explaining what I'm doing and not really talking about anything else, but for today's video I'm going to try to do like a more chill get ready with me and like a life update at the same time, because I would do it in a mukbang, but I'm not going to do a mukbang today even though it's my cheat day. I'll explain that in a second because it's part of my life update. And yeah, there's like a couple things I want to talk about that are kind of like big changes in my life, but yeah. Anyways, I hope this goes well. I'm going to do like a more simple summer makeup because it's been so hot in Seattle that I haven't, like usually I would never not wear fake eyelashes when I put on my makeup, but I haven't even been putting on fake eyelashes because it's been so hot that it just feels like way too much on my face. So I've been doing more simple makeup. Not really simple, but it's simple for me, so I thought I would show you guys what I'm doing. And yeah, so I already moisturized and I had to cut off the top of my Dermalogica Intensive Moisture Balance because I tried to buy more on eBay and I got scammed, guys. So I tried to buy more and the stuff that came, like I've used this moisturizer for like 4 years now, and the stuff that came was definitely not this moisturizer. I don't know what it was, but it did not smell like it, feel like it, whatever. So I'm almost down to the point where I don't have any, so I had to like cut off the top because it wasn't even like squeezing out of the bottom anymore. But anyways, I've already moisturized with this, and yeah, that's the kind that I use. Side note, I got scammed, but yeah. Anyways, I hope that eBay will give me my money back because this time I bought, of course, like a bigger size, because when you buy like bigger sizes you actually save money, you know. So I bought a bigger size than this size right here, and I wasted money on it because it was not the real moisturizer. So next I'm going to just put on some primer, which I always use this primer. I always get comments saying that it's bad for your skin, but I've been using it for like 4 years now and I've never had a problem. It's just that, I mean, I'll put all the products in the description because I'm probably not going to be mentioning every single one I use, but it's the Nivea Men Shave Balm. So the next I'm just going to put on my foundation, and because it's summer I've been mixing my foundation, the Maybelline Fit Me, with this BECCA Shimmering Skin Perfector. I hope you guys don't mind that I'm chewing gum because I usually always chew gum when I get ready, but usually when I do film get ready with me's I don't chew it because I'm too busy talking. But I figured since this video's gonna be a little bit more chill that I would just chew gum in it. So yeah, Sarah is out. So for today is my cheat day, like I said, and Sarah is out going grocery shopping right now because she's people like will comment and be like, do you pay your sister to cook for you? Like, no, I pay for the food that she uses to cook, but she really likes to cook the food for me, so I don't pay her. And I would never like make her do it if she didn't want to do it, but she really likes cooking for me, like for my cheat days, because she like is on a diet right now and doesn't really eat that kind of food. I know a lot of people comment on my videos and say that they watch my cheat days. I just like jab myself in the eye because it's like them living vicariously through me, and that's kind of what it's like for her when she's cooking. So yeah, I guess moral of the story is that she likes doing it. I'm not like putting a gun to her head and making her do it. So anyways, she's out grocery shopping to get this stuff right now. So the cheat or the video will probably be up by the time, well, it's definitely going to be up by the time that this get ready with me is up. So she's making me pasta, cheesy pasta. I went out to dinner a couple weeks ago and there's this pasta at this restaurant that we went to that it was, I think it's called like butter and herb pasta or something, but my sister's gonna try to replicate it for my cheat day today. There's no recipe online or anything because obviously they're not gonna like give away their most popular recipe, but she's gonna try to replicate it. I still mostly obviously eat vegan on my non-cheat days. Like, I don't buy food that has dairy in it. I don't buy food that has, I still don't eat meat at all. I don't buy food that has eggs in it, but like if I go out to dinner or something like that, I will have food that has a little bit of dairy in it just because it's not the end of the world to me. I just don't like, I know there's gonna be people in the comments that are gonna like probably have an issue with that, but I just don't think that you should be super restrictive. At least for me, like, it's easier for me to kind of just go with the flow in terms of food and not stress out too much about it, or like stress out about finding the perfect restaurant that meets all my dietary needs. So yeah, I still eat like 95% of the time I eat vegan, but if there's like a special occasion, I'm not gonna like not eat a little bit of dairy, if that makes sense. So next, I'm just going to conceal under my eyes with my janky concealer that I've had for a long time, but just never runs out even though I use it like every time I do my makeup. It's the Maybelline, I think it's the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the color Light.
Never see eye to eye, is it you or is it me? Every time I leave out, I'm hard to reach. We just end up bugging out every time that we speak. Oh baby, what the way?
So yeah, if you're watching this video and you've seen my past cheat day video, you know that it was not a, I'm sorry if I like keep looking at this mirror and I'm not looking in the camera. It's because my mirror like that I use to get ready is right here. So yeah, anyways, if you've seen my most recent like cheat day video, you probably know that it wasn't a mukbang. I'm actually filming my first ASMR eating video today, so like no talking at all, just eating. I'm like really nervous to put it out there. Yeah, I'm like really nervous because I know like most people found my channel from mukbangs, and I've kind of expanded a little bit past mukbangs in terms of like I'll do the best whatever in Seattle, or I'll do like full day cheat days, but I've never done anything close to ASMR, and I've gotten a lot of requests for it, like a lot. I get a lot of comments that tell me to stop talking so much in my mukbangs, which, sorry if I like keep playing with my nose ring, it just falls down when I'm putting on makeup sometimes. But anyways, yeah, I get a lot of comments that tell me to stop talking so much, which I totally get. I'm not gonna like listen to random people though. That's not why I'm doing ASMR, is because people tell me to stop talking. But I do get a lot of requests for like ASMR eating videos, and I know it's not everyone's cup of tea. I totally get that, but there's a couple reasons why I'm doing it. I'm not going to do them all the time. I still plan to do mukbangs. I still plan to do cheat days. I still plan to do like the best whatever in Seattle, but I don't want it to seem like I don't enjoy filming mukbangs or cheat days or anything like that by like what I'm about to say, because I totally do, and I don't plan to stop filming them anytime soon. Like, you guys know I love food. I love like trying new foods. I love, yeah, I just love food. So that's why I started this channel, obviously, is because I wanted to have a cheat day, explore different kinds of foods, eat foods that I loved, but at the same time, where's my other? So if you've ever had a cheat day, and then you know that feeling where after you're done with a cheat day, you actually kind of want to eat healthy food. Like your body craves, like I know after my mukbangs, my body will like really want to eat fruit for some reason. And like just not want to eat, like people always ask me how I eat healthy throughout the week. And for the most part, it's literally just because I get my cravings out on the weekends. But if you think about how your body feels after a cheat day or after you've had a cheat meal when you just want to eat healthy, that's like, think about that happening for like weeks on end, because I've been doing cheat days for of course my neighbors want to start banging around now. Since last October, so almost a year, every weekend, and they're pretty big cheat days. Like if you see how much I eat a pretty big amount. So even though I love doing full cheat days and I love eating a lot of food, like I just did a full cheat day in Portland and that was really fun, just like eating all day, it's still, sometimes I just don't look forward to my cheat days as much. I think just because, like if you think about it, I only have like 6 days to recover in between cheat days, and I don't know, sometimes it takes my body a lot longer to recover than others. So like even though it was really fun to do a full cheat day in Portland, like I'm just trying to listen to my body this week, and it just doesn't feel like I should be eating a lot of food, if that makes sense. Like I don't know, I still obviously, like the reason I'm still doing a cheat day today because I still want to eat food and I still love having a cheat day, but I think in the future I'm going to listen to my body more in terms of scaling back on certain days. And so that's why I'm doing ASMR today, is just because it's easier to have less food in an ASMR video instead of having less food in a mukbang, when you guys are used to me eating like a lot in mukbangs. Or like a full cheat day, it's not as easy to just do like a small full cheat day, you know? So that's why I'm doing ASMR. So next I'm gonna set my skin, or the rest of the parts of my skin that I didn't put all this powder on. I'm using the L'Oreal True Match powder. But yeah, so that's why I'm doing an ASMR video today. I don't plan to do them all the time, but I kind of want to use them as a way to eat less on the days where I just don't feel like eating a whole bunch. So yeah, I'm just like kind of trying to test out what I want to do with my channel in terms of like how many days I'm gonna have big cheat days, how many days I'm gonna have, like I could do, if you guys don't mind, I could do less food in my mukbangs. And yeah, I don't know. And I still obviously am gonna have days where I have, like my last cheat day was like 8,000 calories. I still want to do cheat days like that because that is fun for me, at least. And I still like having a full day to just kind of eat whatever I want, but I just don't know how often I'm gonna do them, if that makes sense. I don't know. I hope this doesn't sound like I'm not going to be doing videos or anything like that, because I'm definitely going to be doing videos. I think I'm just going to scale some of them back, is basically what I'm saying. But I'm talking about it in such a long roundabout way that I think it seems like it's a bigger deal than it really is. So yeah. Especially because when you eat as much as I do, you have to go to the gym for a long time. And it's not that I love going to the gym. I love working out. It's therapeutic for me, but sometimes I don't want to spend 2 hours at the gym, you know, and I kind of have to, or I'll gain weight. I mean, naturally, like with as much as I eat. So, and I don't want to try to starve myself throughout the week to be able to have cheat days on the weekend. So it would be nice to just not have to go to the gym for as long sometimes, especially if I don't have the time for it. So yeah, it's just like a few changes here and there that I'm thinking about doing, and I kind of wanted to talk about it in a video because I didn't want you guys to feel like, why is she randomly doing ASMR? Is she not going to do mukbangs anymore? You know? So I just figured I would talk about it, and hopefully it would make more sense to you guys. So next I'm going to do my brows, and I might not talk a lot in this part because I have to focus really hard when I do my brows. Otherwise I just can't, I mean I can't talk and do my brows at the same time. It's just really hard because I have to focus. So I might speed up parts of this clip of me doing them, but I don't think I'm going to say anything. Up on everything, they put you on a pedestal. You put me through a lot of shit. I just think I'm better for it. Yeah. I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dipbrow pomade in Ebony. Okay, so I really don't know why this keeps happening while I'm filming, but I'm pretty sure that the camera cut out when I was doing my blush and my highlight and then brushing off my excess powder, so I'm so sorry about that. But on the plus side, I have other videos that show my blush and highlight, if that was like a really important thing for you guys. I use the Milani Berry Rays blush, and then I used my Laura Geller Gilded Honey for highlight, and then for setting spray I use the Skindinavia Bridal Finishing Spray. So my face is all done, and I didn't film any of it even though I was still talking the entire time, but I guess I'm glad I caught it now so I can go over everything I was talking about. I think really the only thing that if I repeat myself, I'm very sorry, but I think the only thing that I cut out was me talking about my living situation for next year. So I was in the middle of blending out my eyeshadow. I'm using I already used the Too Faced Shadow Insurance Primer, and then I'm just taking this, this palette's super old, it's the Too Faced Natural palette. I'm just taking this color right here, Velvet Revolver, Sarah's home, and I'm just blending it in my crease. I kind of already finished, but I'll just show you guys since it cut out. Hey Sarah!
Yeah?
Guess what happened?
What?
My camera cut out again while I was filming.
Okay, I love you. You look pretty.
Thank you. The next thing I was going to talk about was my living situation for next year, which is the fact that Sarah and I aren't going to be living together in the same apartment anymore because, well, we live together. It's going to be weird because we've lived together all through, I'm taking that same color by the way, and I'm just dusting it under my eyes, but we lived together our entire lives. The only year we didn't live together was freshman year of college, and that's because the dorms were kind of chosen for us, not because we didn't want to live together. So yeah, we're obviously still gonna be close and we're still best friends, and it's not because we're not close anymore, but I mean we are 22 now, so just kind of doing our own thing at the same time. So yeah, she already signed her lease. She got an apartment in Queen Anne, which is kind of by the Space Needle, so it's actually a really cute place. So I went with her to the tour, and the landlord, or the property manager guy, seems really nice. She's actually gonna move out this weekend, which is gonna be really weird because they gave her all of August for free if she wanted, just because I don't think they had anyone living in there, so they said she could kind of move in whenever. So she's gonna move in next weekend, and I think it's, what day is it today? Yeah, it's August 14th, so she's gonna be moving in quite a bit early, but it'll be nice because then it's easier. When you're renting, you have to clean out your apartment and stuff, so you can get your deposit back. So it'll be nice to have more stuff out of here. It'll be easier to clean. So yeah, she's gonna be in Queen Anne, and then I have not signed a lease yet, even though my lease ends in 2 weeks. Yes, I know. So next I'm going to take this black eyeliner and just rim the top of my eye with it, like that. So yeah, I haven't signed a lease yet. I originally really wanted to live in Capitol Hill, which, if you're familiar with Seattle, it's I don't know, it's just my favorite part of Seattle. It's probably the busiest and it has the most going on. And that's where my gym is too, so I really wanted to be able to walk to my gym because that would make it really easy. But then my boss has a friend who, he has this apartment that he never stays at, I guess. Rich people problems. Because he has a house on Bainbridge Island, I think, that he stays in more, so he was looking to rent out his apartment in Seattle so he wouldn't totally be wasting money on it. And my boss put me in contact with him because she knows that I hadn't signed anything yet, and yeah, it's in Queen Anne. I don't know if I said that, but yeah, I really wanted to live in Cap Hill, but I think that I'm gonna end up taking the Queen Anne place just because, I don't know. Well, first off, it's a 2-bedroom, which I could never afford by myself in Seattle. He's gonna give me a deal because he knows my boss and they're friends, and I could literally never afford. So now I'm just like gonna lightly line the top of my eye, the top of my eyelashes with this Sephora waterproof black mascara. Black eyeliner. So yeah, I could never afford a 2-bedroom by myself if it wasn't for the fact that he was giving me a deal. So yeah, I know my eyeliner looks really weird right now because it's not winged out, but I will fix it, trust me. And so next I'm just going to take this really dark brown color from the Alamar palette. I got this in my BoxyCharm, but I'm just going to take it and kind of use it to wing out my eyeliner. But yeah, so Capitol Hill is also really loud and noisy, and so I was also kind of worried about filming there because like even now my neighbors are being loud, but Capitol Hill is like 10 times louder. Like there's always people walking around, there's always something going on outside, and so I was just worried about filming and having it be noisy. So it'd be nice because the apartment that I'm thinking about signing is in a really, really quiet area, and there's like no cars really passing through, and yeah, I just think it'd be nice to not worry about like noise and background noise and stuff like that. So I might have to give up my dream of living in Cap Hill because I love it there. And I mean, the apartment is in Queen Anne, which is not a bad location at all, but I don't know, you know when you kind of get set in your mind that you want to live somewhere, you just kind of hype it up to yourself and you're excited to live somewhere, and then I don't know, like I know it'd be stupid for me to turn down because this is like a really good deal, but part of me is just like, I wanted to live in Cap Hill. But yeah, I'll definitely do an apartment tour and stuff like that whenever I moved into wherever I move into, because I've gotten some requests to do that for the place I live at now, but I knew I was going to be moving soon, and so I didn't want to like film an apartment tour and then have to film another one, so, or not have to, but you know what I mean. So yeah, I'll film an apartment tour whenever I'm all moved in. Plus it'll be nice too because the guy who I'm gonna rent from, like Sarah and I want to live in New York next year, or we want to move to New York next spring around there, and it would be really nice because he would just let me pay for like 7 months of rent up front, and then I wouldn't have to worry about it, and then I could just move out after that, and I wouldn't have to like, I mean, I'm gonna have a lease. Whoa, what happened there? That is extreme. Because I wouldn't have, I mean I would have a lease, but it wouldn't be a 12-month lease, it would just kind of be month to month, so I could just pay him for however long I wanted to stay and then not worry about it. And then I also trust him obviously because he's friends with my boss, so I know he wouldn't like do anything to screw me over, and if he did, like she would help me out. So yeah, I feel bad because my makeup never turns out as good on camera, like when I'm filming a tutorial, and people always ask me for makeup tutorials and I'm like, I look horrible at it when I try filming it. I think it's because I get distracted with like trying to explain stuff or whatever. I don't even know what's going on right now with my makeup. It's just a mess. I'm gonna try to spruce it up a little bit and add some plum color under my eyes and see how that goes.
Say shit we don't mean. You stay too stressed and you put it on me. Oh baby, why the way? Act like we don't need no help. Girl, you too worried about everybody else. Oh baby, why the way?
Okay, that is as good as it's gonna get. Princess Diaries reference. So yeah, like I said, I haven't been wearing fake eyelashes, so we're just gonna go natural today. Okay, so I'm just going to try putting on mascara first and see if I need to fix anything after that. So I'm just going to use, it's all worn down, but I used the Maybelline Volume Rocket mascara. And then lastly, I know you guys are really curious about my boyfriend, and I'm the exact same way, which is so funny. Like, I posted a picture of him on Instagram and I solely didn't tag him because I wanted to see how long it would take people to find him, because I'm like, I would be the one creeping and like trying to find the person because I'm just nosy. So it took like 10 minutes before you guys found him. But yeah, I don't even know how much I'm gonna say in this video, or I mean, I just feel like there's a lot to say and I don't know exactly where to start. But I know a lot of you guys are like confused because I pretty recently said that I was like gonna be single forever, which is basically me being dramatic. But we really haven't been talking that long, or we haven't been dating that long. So I still remember the first day we like talked in person because it was the first day of my spring quarter of classes. And I remember this because, so we met at the gym, right? He goes to my gym and he didn't go there when I first started working out there. He joined a little bit later, like a couple months later. And I had definitely seen him at the gym. I was definitely creeping on him because I thought he was so hot. But so yeah, I remember the first day we talked because it was my first day of spring classes and I was at the gym early, and we were usually at the gym at the same time, like around 11 to 1, around there. And I remember I saw him there and it was like 7 a.m. because I had to go before class. And I was really surprised to see him there that early, because I was used to seeing him later in the day. Fuck. Shit. And he actually like came up to me. I was doing lat pull downs, I think, on the cable machine. Wow, this is so romantic. I was doing lat pull downs on the cable machine. So that day we had actually been working out next to each other at the benches. And then I didn't think anything of it. Like, I just did not think he was ever going to talk to me, you know? It wasn't even like I was hoping he would talk to me, because like at that point I was just so not looking for anyone that it was more of like he was kind of just someone to look at the gym because I thought he was hot. But I like totally wasn't expecting it to like be anything, or I wasn't expecting him to talk to me. But so we were working out next to each other, and then I moved over to the cable area and he came over, and I just figured it was just because he needed to work out over there, you know? I didn't think anything of it. And I have my headphones in and I can like see him inching towards me out of the corner of my eye, and I'm like, what does he want, you know? Like, I just automatically get suspicious. I was like, does he need me to move? Am I in his way? Does he need this machine? Like, don't worry, I'll get out of your way. Like, I don't want to bother you. And so I literally thought he was gonna ask me to move, and he basically said that he was like, it's nice to see you like putting in work, blah blah. Or first he asked me why I was there so early, because like I said, we had usually seen each other later. So yeah, he basically just asked me why I was there early and just said that it was like nice to see me putting in work. But I'm just so like, I don't know, I just like kind of ended the conversation. I just like put my headphones in, not because I didn't want to talk to him, but just because like I didn't really know what he wanted, you know? Like, I don't know, my first instinct is to kind of just like shut people down. A couple weeks went by, I think, before we like really talked again. I think we might have talked a couple more times at the gym after that, but it took us like a long time to actually like start texting. And then I think he first asked for my Instagram. I think he came up to me and asked if I had an Instagram, and then it took us a little bit. The first time we actually hung out, we lifted together, and which was cool because he's actually a personal trainer, so it was cool to like lift with him and have him know exactly what he was doing and kind of help me out with like my form and stuff like that. So yeah, the first time we hung out, we lifted together, and then I still didn't even know, like, when we lifted together, if he was interested in me or if he wanted to be friends. Like, I had no idea. I was just kind of like going with the flow with it, just because like I said, I wasn't even expecting to talk to anyone, you know. After my ex, and like the guys I've even dealt with after my ex, I was kind of just like, I'm just done, you know. I don't want to even like waste my time with anyone. And so I was just kind of like playing it by ear. And the first time that I really knew that he was kind of interested was he asked me, obviously, to go out to dinner. And that's when I kind of thought, like, okay, maybe he's actually interested in me and like wants to be more than just like lifting buddies. So yeah, we went out to dinner, and that was only like beginning of May, I think, that we went out to dinner. So it's been like really recent. That's why I haven't said anything. Like, people were commenting on because I mentioned him in that I got donuts for him when I was in Portland. And people were commenting and were like, you didn't tell us you had a boyfriend. I'm like, how am I supposed to say that? Especially when he's more of a private person, kind of. Like, he doesn't really post he's not really into social media and stuff like that. And so I didn't want to like drag him into something he wasn't really comfortable with, you know?
Just do as I say, so don't you taste that fruit. Tempted cause it hangs low. My morals got tangled, corrupted of angel, dancing with the devil for the take.
Because for me, it's like, I kind of signed up for it by like putting myself out there, which I really don't mind. People, like, I know a lot of YouTubers get weird about like people asking questions and stuff like that. I don't really care, because like, I mean, I put my life out there anyways, but I know I can see why it would be like uncomfortable for someone else, so I just didn't want to like force him into anything. But yeah, he seems to be okay with it, so. It's just weird because this is the first time that I've really been in a relationship where I felt like we were on the same page, kind of. Not even on the same page, but like, I don't know. It's like hard to explain. Like, we are on the same page, and then I just feel like everything goes together so well. Like, we just get along really well. We have a lot of the same interests. We have like the same sense of humor. He has never done anything to make me not trust him, you know? Like, it's just, I feel like how a relationship should be. And it's just weird to kind of experience that, because I just kind of assumed I was never going to. Which I was fine with. I mean, like, I don't need anyone. And it wasn't like I was looking for anyone, and I don't like need someone to complete me. But it is nice to just feel this way about someone, I guess. He already met my parents because my cousin got married this past weekend and he came to the wedding. And they both like him, which I knew they would. I mean, like, I wasn't worried about them not liking him, because there's like no reason for them not to.
Never see eye to eye. Is it you or is it me? Every time I leave out, I'm hard to read. We just end up bugging out.
And I also know you guys really want to see him in like I got a lot of questions about a boyfriend tag. And I don't know, I haven't really asked him if he would want to do any videos like that. He said he would definitely be down to do a cheat day with me, which would be really fun. So let me know if you guys want to see that. And I can also ask him about doing like other sit down type videos. And then I know I didn't say any of the lip products I just used, but they'll all be in the description like I said. But then I'm just gonna top my lips with this Buxom lip gloss. It's supposed to be lip plumping. It doesn't really plump my lips, but I just like how shimmery it is. It's in the color Selena. So yeah. Like, do you see that? It's so pretty. Oh my gosh. And then the wand always gets messed up, but I like it because a lot of the times when I put lip gloss on, it'll kind of take off my lipstick and then it'll get back into the tube, but it's like a flat wand, so it's like really easy to just wipe off so that nothing gets into the actual lip gloss tube. Okay, so that is my entire makeup look. Kind of simple, kind of not. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys liked this chit chat style of a video. I know it was more chill than usual, and I'm sorry if it was kind of all over the place, but I had a lot I wanted to say. So anyways, I hope you guys liked it, and yeah, I will see you in my next video.